Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday to everybody. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for everybody who's been signing up. There's a bunch of people coming in here in the waiting room. And I'm just gonna get started here. All right, come on in, come on in. All right. Good morning. Good morning. I love seeing everybody's faces. Amy, Marlene, Andrea, Rebecca, Phoenix, Sky, Kathy. Yes, yes, yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And everybody, this is being live streamed on my personal Facebook page, actually. So all my friends out there, all of you, whoever is seeing this either live or on the recording, welcome, welcome to this beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning here. For me, I just went out for a walk this morning. The sun was shining, the birds were chirping, the flowering trees are flowering. They're just so beautiful. So it's just gorgeous here. And most of you should know who I am if you're one of my friends on Facebook too. But if not, if you're joining me for the very first time, good morning. And I am Dr. Disha Phillip, cardiologist who loves healing all matters of the heart. And I'm also the founder of the Path to Meditation Mastery, and I'm also a holistic and spiritual life coach. And right now, while I do focus on female physicians to help them really get out of burnout, get back to their authentic self, right now for a limited time until May 1st, registration is open for anyone who wants to get into their own personalized meditation practice through the Path to Meditation Mastery. It's likely the last time I'm going to offer it to non-physicians. So I have so many friends who are from all different walks of life. So those of you who know me, who want to work closer with me, there's usually an 8-month waiting list to see me in the office. So I recommend that you sign up ASAP and get your journey going. And spring is the best time to do it, to really embark on your special meditation practice that's personalized for you. Okay. And if you're watching now and maybe it's not for you, but you know somebody who is, send them my way. Email me, text me, message me, whatever it is, and we'll get you signed up. And there's this very special discount right now as well. So let's get started with our message for today and for the week. Okay, let's do it. So I'd like everybody to get comfortable wherever they're sitting and close your eyes. Take a couple deep breaths and really ask in your mind's eye, just silently to yourself, anything at all that you're just kind of working through, you're trying to figure out next steps. What is it? What is it? What is it? That is your question. And I will always ask for all of us as well, what is it that we all need to hear right now? Most important message for us. Satisfaction. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. So let's see. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. I'm going to read that again. Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Ooh, that's deep, ladies. That is deep. It's touching something in there. We'll chat about it. Let's see what the message is. What other people think of you is none of your business. You should never look outside yourself for acceptance or validation. because it sends the message that you don't trust your own soul's worth. When you are in a space of self-acceptance, you confirm to the universe that you are everything you are meant to be, foibles and all. In this awareness, you are able to live freely and joyfully because you are not seeking validation through someone or something else. You can live your life and make choices out of love instead of fear. To enter this space, you must have the realization that your soul's makeup is divinely perfect. The limitations you've placed on yourself and your self-criticisms are usually based on giving away your power to another or seeking outside approval. The ego is judgmental and critical and filled with insecurities, while the soul is perfectly at ease and has come back here to enjoy a journey of self-discovery. One of the biggest traps in learning to be satisfied is comparing yourself to others. Remember that you have come back to an earth school made up of myriad souls and experiences. You aren't meant to be like anyone else. You aren't meant to be like anyone else. Love yourself for being the compassionate, unique person that you are. So I'm going to read that last part one more time. You aren't meant to be like anyone else. Love yourself for being the compassionate, unique person you are. So I totally, totally love this. So I'll share with you guys that this is, for me, it's totally speaking to me. So yesterday was a special day for me because I went and I had a photo shoot for, I'm building a website. So, which is a big deal for me because it's been on hold for a really, really long time and I want people to be able to find me. And so, you know, in figuring out the website, what I should wear, what I should look like, blah, 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 right? And you're like looking online to see, oh, whose websites do you like and whose whatever do you like? And it all really, because I really wanted it to represent my authentic nature. It's like, what color is my authentic nature? What is, I don't even know what, right? And so really, I really had to release. It's like the photographer was like, bring all your stuff with you, bring your dresses, bring your stuff, you know, I'm bringing my cut or my love cards, I'm bringing my bell, you know. I'm like, okay, this is me, this is who I am, you know. And I'm like, yeah, I have some nice fancy shoes, but you know what, I hate them and I never wear them. Can I just be barefoot? Yeah, but I'm like, yes, you know. And so really, it really was an experience of acceptance and trying to just be okay with who I am and how they turn. I have no idea how they'll turn out, and trusting in that divine guidance to know that however they come out, there will be something that will feel very, very authentic to me. And it was fun. So it was fun, it was energizing. And so I think it's difficult because we are so trained and wired to constantly think about what other people will think, what other people will say, how will I look for this? How will I look for that? Do I have to play this certain role or not? But as a soul, we are all playing roles all the time. And that's okay. That's part of the fun of it. The key, though, is to make sure we don't get so caught up in the role that we lose our truth, our true self in it, right? Because then if we're white knuckling the role, if that role changes for whatever reason, we feel as if we've lost ourselves completely. So, on that note, let's meditate. So, go ahead and get comfortable. Wherever you are sitting, make sure you have back support. If you feel like laying down, go ahead and lay down. I usually say don't lay down because you'll just fall asleep, but it should be morning wherever you are. Although I did have some requests from Europe. They're like, what's the time difference in Europe? So if you're in Europe, it's the afternoon. So you may or may not want to lay down. But you know what? Again, what I believe in, whatever happens is happening for a reason and a purpose, and it's serving you. And so there's no worries. If you fall asleep, that means you needed it. Okay? It's okay. Love to be with you. Okay. So we're going to start off with a 4-7-8 breath with 3 rounds. So 4-7-8 breath, 3 rounds. We're going to inhale through our nose or whatever way feels good to you. And while we're doing that, I want you to see if you can visualize your heart in the center of your chest with 2 nostrils, one in the right ventricle and one in the left ventricle. So it almost looks like a nose, right? And so when you inhale, visualize your heart expanding, and also see if you can fill yourself up with the feelings of love, peace, acceptance, certainty. Okay. See if you can do that. And then we're going to hold for a count of 7. And when we're holding, you're like marinating in that feeling. Okay. And then when we exhale for a count of 8, we're going to send those vibrations out of our being, right? So it's going to like surround us in a beautiful, whatever color you want, pink rose quartz, violet light, white light, just all around you. It's just like, it's like a fog machine, just like kind of enveloping the room that you're in. Okay. And then just let me guide you. Okay. So you don't have to do anything, just try to listen, pay attention, and go with it. Ready? Let's take a deep breath into our hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Deep breath in, really fill up with those feelings of love, joy, peace. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And one more time, breathe deep into that heart, into those heart nostrils. Really make your heart expand with love. 2, 3, 4. And then hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now breathe quietly, normally. And we'll begin by asking ourselves the 4 soul questions. Question 1. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I really? I am a tiny, sparkling, radiant point of light that comes into the body to play many different roles. I play the role of a child, maybe a doctor, maybe a mother, maybe a father, maybe a friend, neighbor, dancer, musician, artist, teacher. And while I, the soul, enjoy playing those roles and know that it's important to play them accurately, I know that I am not only those roles. Who am I? I am a soul whose inherent qualities, by definition, are peace, love, happiness, wisdom, power, purity, and bliss. Sometimes when I get caught up in the roles that I play, I forget who I really am. And I start looking for peace and love and happiness outside myself, in things and other people. And when I start focusing out there, it's only a matter of time before the feeling of joy or happiness or peace comes to an end and I find myself experiencing sorrow. And it's only because I forgot who I was, who I am. When I remember my true identity, that I, the soul, am eternal, am immortal, I, the soul, can never be destroyed. I have always existed and will always exist. I can get seated comfortably on my seat of self-respect and honor and dignity and recognize that everything else is temporary, and that's okay. And so as I realize that even this time in this body is temporary, I can ask myself the second soul question. What do I want? What do I, the soul, really want? What is my deepest desire in this lifetime? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. And now, as I recognize as I am the soul sitting in this body, I can ask the third soul question, which is, what is my purpose? How can I serve myself and others? Again, allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Fourth question, what am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? Again, allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Now silently repeat the following sentence. I am your, then repeat your first and last name. Now drop your last name and silently repeat I am and your first name. Now drop your first name and silently repeat I am, I am, I am. And we'll switch that to the vibration of I am, which is aham, aham, aham. And now we'll begin the repetition of our mantra. So for those of you who already have your personalized primordial sound meditation mantra, go ahead and start repeating that now. For everyone else, we'll use the mantra so hum. So we'll silently repeat. So hum. So hum. So hum. If you'd like to pair it with your breath, you can inhale so, exhale hum, so hum. As you repeat your mantra, you may notice your attention going to other thoughts in your mind or noises in the environment. That's no problem. You just gently come back to your mantra, innocently going with the flow. It's almost like listening to it rather than actually saying it. So hum, so hum, so hum. Please continue repeating your mantra. I will keep the time and I'll let you know when it's time to stop. Enjoy your meditation. Please keep your eyes closed and stop repeating your mantra and just rest. Rest in soul consciousness, in existence, in awareness. Just rest. And as we rest in full awareness of who we are, we will repeat 4 intentions. You'll plant them like seeds. So as I say them, just repeat them silently and release them into being. Joyful, energetic body. Joyful, energetic body. Loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. Reflective, alert mind. Reflective, alert mind. And lightness of being. Lightness of being. Continue to rest. When you're ready, you can slowly start wiggling your fingers and toes. You can flutter open your eyes. Give yourself a big stretch. Give yourself a big hug. Mm. Mm. You can, if you feel called to do so, you can bring your hands together to your heart center and give yourself a little bow of gratitude for bringing yourself here this morning to remind you of your truth, where everything is coming from. And from this place of being charged, let's give a blast of energy to all of our family, our friends, our community, our city, our state, our country, to all the countries on this planet, to every single brother and sister soul on this planet, who are all on their own soul's journeys. And then from there, we can give a blast of that energy out into the universe. And then from there, it gets boomeranged right back to us. I'll say namaste. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in each and every one of you. So I would love to hear if anyone has anything to share. Suzanne has her hand raised. Go for it, Suzanne.
I'm sorry, I don't know why my hand was raised. I think the computer was automatic.
It's all good way to start the conversation.
But it was an amazing meditations. Thank you, as always. Really feeling peaceful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else want to share any ahas? Rebecca, I feel like you have something to say.
I think Amy wants to say something first.
Oh, Amy, go for it, Amy. I didn't see you waving your hand. Just
Rebecca,
unmute yourself, guys.
it's okay. Yeah, I guess I could have just unmuted and started talking. Thanks, Rebecca. The only thing I'll share is I really loved how you really went deep into who am I? You really went deep into that today, and that was really, really, really special. So I I really like that little twist to things today. And the other ones, I'm sure there's days where we'll go deep into the other ones, but the who I am one was really powerful. So thanks.
I'm glad. I'm glad that that served you. Uh, as we start our meditation journey, right? It's like the mantra is the first part, right? And just starting to ask those soul questions is the very beginning. And then at least for me, as I've matured, as I've continued to get more experienced, right? A lot of clarity has come. And it's only when I'm really solid and clear in who am I, does the real answers, the true answers that will truly serve me, come to what do I want and what is my purpose, right? Because if I'm in, and we're doing an upper level course right now on Sunday nights. Some of us are called Reconnecting to Your Authentic Self. And so if I'm not in my authentic self and I'm in my ego mind or my conditioned self, and then I ask the question, what do I want from that place? It's not going to serve me. And we've spent 99% of our lives in that place. And then we wonder why we're getting rocked by life over and over again, And finally, we get to a place where we're like, this is not sustainable, right? Like something's got to give because I can't keep doing this. And it's because we've been listening to the wrong story. And we knew it. We knew it. And that's why we had that angst, right? That's when we start seeking. Come, what is the truth? I know this isn't the truth. I know love is truth. So that's helpful. But then what? And it's only when we give ourselves that chance to take a little bit of that time to ask the real questions, do we really start getting that clarity? So that's why, and I'll repeat it because some of you didn't hear me, right now until May 1st, for like the last time, I'm opening up the Path to Meditation Mastery to anyone who is interested in really deepening their meditation practice and making it a personalized meditation practice, and have me as your coach to do it. So until May 1st, there's a very, very special price on it right now. If you're interested, contact me, check your emails, check your spam boxes, because some of the emails that I've been sending out, I've noticed have gone to spam boxes. So you may not be receiving them. So definitely check your junk mail spam. And check the Facebook groups too, but you can always email me or direct message me for more information on that. So last time till May 1st for anyone, doesn't have to be just a female physician, it can be anyone. And so many of you are ready to step into that. So anyone else? I think Rebecca, you wanted to say something.
Yeah, I loved the card, and it was a direct answer to the question that I put out there. So yeah, which is great. And I have been working on self-doubt and working through the source of that in my life. And I just love that, using love to guide you, because that really is the source of soul satisfaction, I think. And the satisfaction of being in alignment with your dharma, with your purpose, and in alignment, actions, words, all of that in alignment with love is true satisfaction. So I just love that. And yeah, it all comes back to love.
It does. It does. And the second that we feel anything other than love, like when we get triggered by something, it's our opportunity to practice, right? It's like it's like, oh, time to practice. Oh, don't like that. Okay. Who am I again? Let's remind myself what is going on out there, what's happening for me. And it takes time. It takes time and it's okay. And as we keep practicing, it gets faster and faster to come back to that place of love. So no worries, just keep going. And it really helps to be in a supportive, like-minded group of people who are doing the same kind of work, who all want to elevate and grow in that way. And so when we can start seeing our little obstacles or big obstacles as opportunities to grow, it's a whole nother life, whole nother life. All right, ladies, anyone else? Are we good? Are we complete? Excellent. Awesome. Thank you for your comments, Marian, Andrea. Thank you. Thank you. Have a beautiful Sunday. Don't forget to reach out. Send anybody who wants to learn to meditate for real, not through apps and all that stuff this way. Okay. All right. Sending you love. Mwah. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful week.